Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I'd like to start by thanking my guests of honors for the wonderful talk that they've given us on women multitasking, and thank you so much for being here. I'd like to present the year 2015-16 on basically, like you have the slide which has been playing for a while, or how we created history in a particular geography. Last year, a group of little women got together and took on a group called FLO Bangalore. It all started in Delhi, the orientation and change of guard in New Delhi in 2015. Where do we go, we wondered. And then we thought of Alice from Alice in Wonderland. One day, Alice came to a fork in the road and saw a Cheshire cat in a tree. "Which road do I take?" she asked. "Where do you want to go?" was his response. "I don't know," Alice answered. "Then," said the cat, "it doesn't matter." So FLO Bangalore thought real hard of what really mattered, and it was members' development, making FLO more meaningful for all of us, greater awareness, confidence, strength, a stronger woman, which was my mantra for the year. They say girls compete with each other, women empower each other, one another. And we weren't just any women, we were the women of FLO. And so we began with the committee: Mundrey, Revati, Arpita, Vandana ji, Sejal, Lata, Lakshmi, Mayuri, Triveni, Nupur, Sunita, Madhuri. Some of them are here today, some aren't. We learned numbers at the Bangalore Stock Exchange. We met Dr. Batra and the Department of Homeopathy, Karnataka, and understood alternative medicine. Of course, it was a team effort. The constant calls, the WhatsApp messages, the backdrops, idioms, checklists became second nature to all of us. We went to Biocon on an industry visit. It was all the right genes at the right place. The learning never stopped, especially when you are meeting with the Minister of Education at that time, Mr. Deshpande. You can't ignore a good thing, and we had the media raving about us. And just when Bangalore thought that the FLO quake couldn't get stronger, we bettered it with the biggest book release the city has ever seen. Ms. Nainalal Kidwai, chairperson of HSBC, released her book about powerful women, right here actually, and we had the most powerful group of women in India on one stage for the first time. After that, we were just about everywhere, in every language. And then we had the first ever national governing body meet in Bangalore. No one thought we could pull it off, but we did. The national president inaugurated our first FLO Bazaar. Then we all went to the Infosys campus in Mysore for an industry visit and an offsite. And then we partied the night away at Mysore and introduced the Royal Mysore to the FLO Pan-India members. India needs women directors, and FLO Bangalore rose to the challenge of training them in Bangalore. We partnered with KPMG for a training on women directors under the FLO Women Directors program. We were in the Bangalore Mirror. Art is an important aspect of life and is clinically proven to enhance mental capabilities. So we had an art event in NGMA on art appreciation from natural history. FLO works at enhancing women's skills at all levels. Women Empowerment We in Education and Transport was launched to skill women at the grassroots level. And we had the ex-DGP of Karnataka, Jija Hari Singh, and we had the Additional Chief Secretary of Transport, and we had the one woman driver in BMTC with us at the inauguration. I was humbled to be invited as a part of the 12 women delegation to meet the managing director of World Bank over lunch to discuss women-related issues that could be incorporated in their initiatives. We traveled to Iceland along with the FLO delegation to study the Gender Gap Index. Iceland has always been amongst the first 5 in women empowerment. And here in India, we're advocating for 1 woman on every board, on the board of every company. They have 30% and they're looking at 40%. So we have a lot to learn from them, which is why we chose Iceland. FLO Bangalore assisted in the PR for the delegation, and we appeared in the Icelandic newspaper. So that little article on the left is what we were written about. I had the opportunity to travel to Spain to attend the India-Spain Business Promotion Meet, which was being organized all year along. And this month was a focus, the month of October was a focus to discuss the contribution of women leaders. And we had a delegation from India, and FLO was a critical part of that delegation. Financial training is critical for being an empowered woman too. And we had Mr. Rati Dhandhania tell us how. Garbage and roads are serious business in Bangalore. And we met with the boss of it all, the BBMP commissioner. One rare evening, we let our spouses into our sanctum, a networking dinner to help them realize what they do and hopefully get some sponsorship too. Enough of being on the surface. FLO Bangalore went underground too, a visit to the Bangalore Metro to understand this engineering marvel. Our love for wheels did not stop there. We organized the first ever FLO car rally, Florally. The Bangalore Police Commissioner was our chief guest and he flagged off the rally. We appeared in the papers, the BS Motoring, the Bangalore Mirror, the Hindu, to name a few. And there was also media coverage in German of our rally, actually, which I discovered very recently. So that's the one online. And we then made a trip to a vineyard to understand the business of wine. At least that was the official reason we gave our seniors. And we made it at the Economic Times. Our wine visit was in the Economic Times. That FICCI FLO leads a delegation of 60 women entrepreneurs to discover the wine business. And when we care about the women, can mind and body be far behind? We did an event on mental health and yoga. We launched Swayam, the entrepreneurship program for women. And the FLO Awards Night, the most recent one, the most glamorous awards in Bangalore, and to the most outstanding women of the future, rather, I would say. Some of the media coverage. But we never forgot to do what we really enjoyed. Any guesses? Coffee and snacking. And celebrating. Yes, but between it all, some facts. We grew. We grew our membership by over 160%. Our Facebook fans grew by over 800%. Our media interest, we appeared in the media over 100 times. That's the list of the medias, whether it was English dailies, other languages, global media, German and Icelandic, multiple websites and blogs, TV channels, DD, TV9, etc. We also made some money. Thank you. And I'm not done yet. I'll take 2 more minutes. I overcame with emotion as I wrote these lines. It has been an amazing year, and these memories will last forever. And I'd like to thank FLO for opening the windows and doors to new possibilities and to a journey I never imagined. They say one rarely finds new friends after college. But FLO has made me richer than any material wealth. It has given me friends for life. I'm thankful and grateful. I'm grateful to my parents for all the values and guidance they gave me, my dad, my mom, for teaching me everything I know. Thank you to my brother Anant, who's here today, for being a rock of support, a perfect brother. I know he wants to just disappear and hide. I'd like to thank my husband, Karnveer, who didn't want to be mentioned. You were a life support for me all through the year. And thank you for unconditionally extending Atharva Life Sciences and Atharva Marcom for all the flow activities. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank my committee. You were the best team ever, anyone could ever have. You tolerated my late night calls, WhatsApp messages. Together we wrote the challenges, and together we emerged stronger. Lata, you were always there smiling and supporting. It's your turn now. Lakshmi, your calmness always reassures the most hassled soul, and even this evening. Vannaji, your numbers always add up. The perfect support in accounts. Sejal, you can bulldoze through any obstacle. Thank you and Mr. Shramik for all those ideas. Ashima, please keep smiling the way you do. Mayuri, she's not here today. Stage, backdrops, and sound engineers. You were the wizard at managing them all, and it all falls apart when she's not here. Revati, my friend on speed dial. I have a lot to thank you and Mr. Srinivas for. Tough to summarize in a sentence. Manjari, our official MC. We love her voice and her bubbly spirit. She's not here. Arpita, the vocabulary superwoman. Your baby is officially blessed by Flo. I promise to visit now. Nupur, you were amazing with numbers and always spreading a good word about Flo. Madhuri, her office and she were the MS Word champions. Sunita Reddy, the silent support, missing her today. A special mention to my past chairs, Shubha and Namrata. Thank you so much for being there. I'd like to thank the leadership and the support from Delhi and my governing body members and my co-friends and all of them. I'd like to thank specially Archana Garudia Gupta, the president of FICCI Ladies Organisation, the dynamic leadership who supported my ideas and encouraged me always. I'd like to thank the entire membership of FLO, all of you here. You created it. It's your enthusiasm, it's your participation, your suggestions, your ideas. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so amazing. Thank you for making it all happen. Thank you so much. Thank you for creating a new empowered me. And I look forward to a stronger, vibrant, and more amazing FLO under the new leadership. Thank you all. Can I have my committee on stage, please?